We put labels on ourselves with all or nothing.
Yeah.
And I am funny.
Yeah.
I am selfish. I am whatever. But it's important for us to let go of all or nothing information to integrate new information to our identity, because we can't be, when we create our identity as solely that thing, anything that challenges that now makes us feel, oh, wow, you've challenged me.
It goes with your self-identity, yeah.
Yeah, it attacks your self-identity. So the book says, become aware of your identity issues. Ask yourself, what about my identity feels at risk? Perhaps, I don't know, maybe I'm worried about my foot size. Maybe if my feet are big and I'm not aware, and then someone says, oh, you stepped on my foot, that really hurt. Okay. Now I'm attacked because are you calling my feet big?
Yeah.
But actually, no, I just stepped on their foot. It hurt their foot. But if I wasn't aware that I was conscious about my feet, then
like you don't know where it came from, innit?
Turned into something. Just for the record, I'm not conscious about my feet. But that was the example I decided to use.
That's funny. I think again, I like, was it chapter 11, going way further down. And I think this also leads to the point where you're talking about if you've read this book and you're in a difficult conversation and go into that patience, but it's like taking the lead, or problem solving, taking the lead. So they even said most people would have not read this book and will be stuck in unproductive methods of having difficult conversations. So when this happens, take the lead, reframe.
Yeah.
And reframe blame to contribution.
Yeah.
And then also it's always the right time to listen. So I think I employ this more with young people that I work with. Like sometimes some young people come and they'll just be talking, and it's like they're just kind of disclosing stuff or talking, and they're not even really asking me anything, or I don't necessarily even give my opinion. I just let them kind of talk, and then I might again reflect on what they're saying or whatnot. So, but I think when people are ready to listen to talk, you should always be ready to listen, because they're actually giving you an insight into what they're thinking. If I'm talking, you actually get an understanding. You might, like you said, we could look at something and it's factually the line says this, that, and the third, but our interpretation of those three words are completely different in that setting or that scenario.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was I like that, because it kind of said that, because I was thinking, well, okay, this is good stuff, but if the other person isn't aware or hasn't read a book like this or isn't aware of that, it's not just about arguing, because again, it goes back to your history, your growing up, your childhood, or experiences you've had, past relationships, past bosses, past friends, all this kind of stuff. So people are always carrying all that baggage with them.
Yeah.
And if you're trying to kind of have a difficult conversation, but get to a point where we can actually both get to a point where we're agreeing, or we're still friends, or we're still talking afterwards, you kind of need to take the lead. And that taking the lead could actually just be given an opportunity to talk, and also listening, listen actively. So
yeah.